For the past 3 decades, gaming has evolved in incredible ways, delivering unforgettable experiences and shaping the world of entertainment. From pixelated classics to stunning modern masterpieces, the journey through gaming history is nothing short of remarkable. Today, we're taking a look at the top 20 games that have defined this golden era of gaming. These are the titles that pushed boundaries, introduced new gameplay mechanics, and created lasting memories for players worldwide. Whether you're a fan of action, adventure, strategy, or RPGs, these games have something for everyone. Join me as we explore the best of the best, celebrating 30 years of gaming memories that continue to inspire and entertain. Get ready for a journey through some of the most iconic and game-changing titles of all time. Let's dive in and relive the magic that makes gaming so special. Black Myth. Wukong is an upcoming action RPG developed by Game Science, inspired by the classic Chinese novel Journey to the West. Set in a beautifully crafted mythical world, players take control of the legendary Monkey King, Sun Wukong, as he embarks on a journey filled with epic battles and powerful enemies. The game combines fast-paced combat, magic, and strategy, with Wukong's shape-shifting abilities offering unique gameplay mechanics. Using his powers, players can transform into various creatures, objects, or enemies to overcome obstacles and engage in dynamic combat. The game's stunning visuals, rooted in traditional Chinese art, create an immersive and captivating experience. With a deep narrative, rich world-building, and challenging gameplay, Black Myth: Wukong promises to be a groundbreaking title in the action RPG genre. Its emphasis on both exploration and combat has drawn comparisons to Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, and Dark Souls. The game is set to push the boundaries of realism and fantasy, offering players a fresh take on the beloved legend of the Monkey King. With its intricate world and detailed storytelling, Black Myth: Wukong is one of the most anticipated releases in the gaming world. CyberPunk 2077 is an open-world RPG developed by CD Projekt Red, set in the dystopian future of Night City, a sprawling metropolis filled with corruption, technology, and danger. Players control V, a customizable mercenary with a variety of cybernetic enhancements, as they navigate a world dominated by powerful corporations, gangs, and shadowy figures. The game offers deep narrative choices where each decision impacts the story and relationships with key characters. Its dynamic combat system allows for gunplay, stealth, and hacking abilities, offering players multiple approaches to missions. The vast open world is filled with side quests, exploring everything from neon-lit streets to seedy underground locations. The game's narrative revolves around V's pursuit of immortality after obtaining a mysterious chip that houses the consciousness of a former rock star, Johnny Silverhand, played by Keanu Reeves. With stunning visuals, a richly detailed world, and a captivating soundtrack, CyberPunk 2077 immerses players in a high-tech, low-life universe. Though initially plagued by bugs, the game has since received updates and expansions to improve its experience. CyberPunk 2077 is a bold attempt at blending futuristic technology, crime, and existential themes in an expansive open-world adventure. Elden Ring is an action RPG developed by From Software and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment, released in 2022. Set in the vast, dark fantasy world of the Lands Between, the game invites players to explore an open world filled with mystery, danger, and secrets. Players take on the role of the Tarnished, an exiled individual seeking to restore the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord. The game combines challenging combat, deep lore, and exploration, offering a non-linear experience where players can tackle quests and bosses in various orders. The world is filled with dynamic weather, diverse environments, and terrifying creatures that push the limits of strategy and endurance. A key feature of Elden Ring is its open-world design, with interconnected areas that encourage discovery and rewards for thorough exploration. Players can also customize their characters' abilities, weapons, and magical powers, creating a highly personalized playstyle. With input from Game of Thrones author George R.R. Martin, the game's story is rich, layered, and mysterious. Its combat is a perfect blend of skill, timing, and strategy, echoing the difficulty and depth of From Software's previous titles. Elden Ring has received widespread acclaim for its world-building, immersive gameplay, and challenging yet rewarding experience. Final Fantasy VII Remake is a reimagining of the 1997 classic RPG Final Fantasy VII, developed by Square Enix. Set in the dystopian city of Midgar, the game follows Cloudstrife, a former soldier-turned-mercenary, as he joins the eco-terrorist group Avalanche to fight the megacorporation Shinra. The remake features real-time, action-oriented combat, blending traditional turn-based mechanics with fast-paced action, allowing players to switch between characters and use abilities in battle. The game's narrative expands on the original story, diving deeper into character development, backstories, and world building. The visuals are stunning, with modern graphics that bring the iconic characters and locations to life in incredible detail. The remake also introduces a new voice cast, enhancing the emotional impact of key story moments. Final Fantasy VII Remake offers a more immersive and cinematic experience, with beautiful cutscenes and a revamped soundtrack. While the story remains true to the original, it also introduces new twists and elements, making it a fresh experience for both newcomers and longtime fans. This first part of the remake only covers the events in Midgar, leaving much of the original game's content to be explored in future installments. Final Fantasy VII Remake has received widespread acclaim for its incredible visuals, engaging combat, and deep storytelling.
Don't overdo it.
Ghost of Tsushima is an open-world action-adventure game developed by Sucker Punch Productions and released in 2020. Set in feudal Japan during the Mongol invasion of Tsushima Island, players control Jin Sakai, a samurai warrior who must adapt to new, unconventional combat tactics to defend his homeland. The game beautifully captures the natural beauty of the island, with lush landscapes and dynamic weather systems that enhance exploration. Jin must balance his samurai code with the more ruthless methods of the Ghost, as he faces overwhelming odds against Mongol forces. The combat system is fluid and satisfying, with various stances and a combination of swordplay and stealth. The story focuses on Jin's personal journey, exploring themes of honor, sacrifice, and the cost of war. The game also features a rich side quest system, allowing players to discover hidden shrines, villages, and encounters. The visuals are stunning, with a unique photo mode and an aesthetic inspired by classic samurai films. Ghost of Tsushima has received widespread acclaim for its engaging combat, emotional storytelling, and beautiful world design. The game also offers a co-op multiplayer mode, expanding its replayability.
I'm losing him! Ready?
Ghostrunner is a fast-paced first-person action game developed by One More Level and published by 505 Games, released in 2020. Set in a cyberpunk dystopia, the game follows the protagonist, a nameless cybernetic assassin known as the Ghostrunner, as he battles through a massive tower controlled by a ruthless ruler, the Keymaster. The gameplay focuses on fluid parkour mechanics, allowing players to run, jump, slide, and wall run through highly detailed, neon-lit environments. Combat is swift and brutal, with one-hit kills for both enemies and the player, requiring quick reflexes and precise timing. The game offers a variety of weapons and abilities, such as a katana and powerful cybernetic enhancements, to dispatch enemies in creative ways. Its unique, slow-motion mechanic allows for tactical planning in the heat of combat, enhancing the action experience. The world is visually striking, with a dark, futuristic aesthetic that immerses players in its high-tech setting. The narrative delves into themes of freedom, rebellion, and the fight against a totalitarian regime. With its challenging difficulty, tight controls, and adrenaline-pumping action, Ghostrunner delivers a rewarding experience for fans of fast-paced combat. The game also features an engaging soundtrack, adding to its intense, futuristic atmosphere.
Use the surfaces to your advantage. Slide to gain speed. These soon.
God of War 2018 is an action-adventure game developed by Santa Monica Studio and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. The game follows Kratos, the former Greek god of war, as he embarks on a journey through Norse mythology with his son, Atreus, to fulfill his late wife's final wish. The narrative focuses on their relationship, exploring themes of fatherhood, loss, and redemption. Set in a beautifully detailed open world, players explore various realms, battling gods, monsters, and mythical creatures. The combat system is overhauled, with Kratos wielding the Leviathan axe, which can be thrown and recalled alongside brutal hand-to-hand combat. The game also introduces RPG elements, such as skill trees, upgrades, and armor customization, allowing for a more personalized playstyle. Its seamless camera system provides an uninterrupted cinematic experience, immersing players in the world and story. The game's deep lore and emotional storytelling are complemented by stunning visuals and an epic soundtrack. God of War 2018 is widely regarded as one of the greatest video games of all time, praised for its compelling narrative and refined combat mechanics. The game also includes a new Game Plus mode, encouraging replayability. Grand Theft Auto 4 is an open-world action-adventure game developed by Rockstar North and released in 2008. Set in the fictional Liberty City, a sprawling urban environment based on New York City, the game follows Niko Bellic, an immigrant from Eastern Europe seeking a better life while becoming entangled in the city's criminal underworld. The game features a gripping narrative about family, betrayal, and the pursuit of the American dream. Players can explore the city freely, engage in various activities, and participate in a wide range of missions, from heists to driving, shooting, and more. The game offers a mix of action, driving, and role-playing elements, with a focus on realism in both physics and character interactions. Niko's relationships with friends and family members play a significant role in the story, with player choices impacting the narrative's outcome. The open-world environment is rich in detail, with vibrant NPCs, dynamic weather, and an immersive radio station soundtrack. The game's dialogue and voice acting are highly praised for their authenticity and depth. Grand Theft Auto 4 is recognized for its mature storytelling, realistic world building, and revolutionary gameplay mechanics that set a new standard for the genre. Its success paved the way for future entries in the Grand Theft Auto series. Guardians of the Galaxy is an action-adventure game developed by Eidos Montreal and published by Square Enix, released in 2021. Based on the Marvel Comics characters, players control Star-Lord, Peter Quill, the leader of the Guardians, as they navigate a galaxy filled with danger, humor, and cosmic threats. The game follows an original story where the Guardians find themselves in over their heads after an impulsive decision leads to intergalactic chaos. Combat combines third-person shooting with team-based abilities, where players can direct other Guardians like Gamora, Drax, Rocket, and Groot to perform powerful attacks. The narrative is heavily driven by character interactions, with dialogue choices allowing players to shape relationships and story outcomes. The game features a vibrant, visually stunning world, with environments that range from colorful alien landscapes to darker, more mysterious settings. Its humor, witty writing, and emotional moments resonate with fans of the franchise, showcasing the unique dynamics between the Guardians. Guardians of the Galaxy has been praised for its engaging story, charming character development, and faithful adaptation of the beloved Marvel team. The soundtrack, filled with classic rock hits, also adds to the nostalgic feel and atmosphere of the game. With a mix of exploration, puzzle solving, and action, it offers a refreshing single-player experience in the Marvel universe.
I'm getting up from that one!
Horizon Forbidden West is an open-world action RPG developed by Guerrilla Games and released in 2022. The game is set in a post-apocalyptic world where robotic creatures roam the Earth, and humanity is struggling to survive. Players once again control Aloy, a skilled hunter and archer, as she embarks on a journey to uncover the mysteries of the Forbidden West, a dangerous region filled with hostile environments and new robotic enemies. The game features vast, breathtaking landscapes, from lush jungles to sunken cities, all rich with exploration opportunities and side quests. The combat system builds on the original Horizon Zero Dawn, with more advanced weapons, tactics, and abilities, allowing players to strategically battle both robotic and human enemies. Aloy's story focuses on finding the cause of a devastating plague that threatens the world's remaining life. The game also introduces new characters, factions, and lore, expanding the series' world building. Horizon Forbidden West features an upgraded graphics engine, providing stunning visuals and realistic animations. The game's detailed crafting system and resource management add layers of depth to its survival elements. The narrative, combined with fast-paced action and exploration, makes it a captivating continuation of Aloy's journey.
Another one's coming.
Mad Max is an open-world action-adventure game developed by Avalanche Studios and released in 2015. Set in a vast, post-apocalyptic wasteland, players control Max Rokitansky, a lone survivor who is stripped of his iconic car, the Interceptor, and must rebuild it to survive. The game focuses heavily on vehicular combat, where players engage in high-speed chases and battles against enemy factions using a fully customizable car, the Magnum Opus. The open world is vast and dangerous, filled with scavengers, hostile factions, and treacherous environments. Combat also includes brutal hand-to-hand melee fights, where Max must face off against waves of enemies in gritty, visceral battles. Players can explore a dynamic world with sandstorms, changing weather, and challenging terrains that add to the immersion. The narrative revolves around Max's journey for redemption and survival, seeking to reclaim his car while navigating a brutal world. Mad Max features a compelling progression system, allowing players to upgrade Max's abilities, weapons, and vehicle. The game's stunning visuals, intense action, and atmospheric world are inspired by the Mad Max film series, capturing its chaotic, gritty tone. With its mix of vehicular and on-foot combat, it offers a unique and adrenaline-pumping experience. Metro Exodus is a first-person shooter and survival horror game developed by 4A Games and released in 2019. Set in a post-apocalyptic world, the game follows Artyom, a former soldier, as he embarks on a journey across the vast Russian wilderness in search of a new life away from the irradiated ruins of Moscow. The game blends linear storytelling with open-world exploration, offering players a mix of stealth, combat, and resource management. Players must navigate through dangerous environments filled with hostile creatures, bandits, and toxic zones, all while managing limited supplies like ammo, food, and gas masks. The game features a dynamic weather system, day-night cycles, and a variety of environments, from snowy landscapes to desert ruins. The narrative is deeply immersive, focusing on Artyom's quest for hope and survival alongside his companions. Metro Exodus incorporates both gunplay and tactical mechanics, with players able to customize weapons and equipment. The visuals are stunning, with highly detailed environments that bring the harsh, dystopian world to life. The game's atmospheric soundtrack and tense moments of survival add to the overall experience. Metro Exodus has been praised for its engaging story, detailed world building, and innovative blend of linear and open-world elements.
What's going on? And you'll value. But there was different rules. The strong ones always win.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is an open-world action-adventure game developed by Rockstar Games, released in 2018. Set in the late 1800s, it follows Arthur Morgan, a member of the Van der Linde gang, as they navigate the decline of the Wild West and face both lawmen and rival factions. The game immerses players in a vast, living world, with stunning visuals that capture the beauty of the American frontier, from snow-capped mountains to swamplands and bustling towns. The narrative explores themes of loyalty, morality, and survival as Arthur and his gang struggle to adapt to a changing world. Players can engage in a variety of activities such as hunting, fishing, robbing trains, and interacting with NPCs, each offering unique stories and side quests. The combat system blends gunplay, melee, and tactical decision-making, providing both intense shootouts and stealth-based encounters. The game's deep moral choices affect the storyline, with Arthur's actions impacting his honor and relationships. Red Dead Redemption 2 also features an expansive online multiplayer mode, allowing players to explore the world and participate in various activities together. The game's dynamic weather, day-night cycles, and realistic animal behaviors add layers of immersion. Widely praised for its cinematic storytelling, attention to detail, and vast world building, Red Dead Redemption 2 is considered one of the greatest video games of all time. Resident Evil 4 Remake is a survival horror game developed and published by Capcom, released in 2023. A reimagining of the 2005 classic, the game follows Leon S. Kennedy, a U.S. government agent, as he embarks on a mission to rescue the president's daughter, Ashley Graham, from a mysterious cult in rural Spain. The game retains the core elements of the original, but with updated visuals, modernized controls, and reworked gameplay mechanics. Players navigate tense environments filled with hostile villagers, terrifying monsters, and environmental puzzles, all while managing limited resources like ammo and health. The combat system combines strategic shooting, melee attacks, and resource management, creating a balance of action and survival horror. The remake enhances the atmosphere with improved graphics, a more immersive sound design, and cinematic cutscenes. The story delves deeper into Leon's character and his journey, exploring themes of corruption, survival, and loyalty. The game introduces new features, such as expanded areas and updated enemy AI, making each encounter feel fresh and intense. The remake also includes additional story elements and changes to the narrative to surprise both returning fans and newcomers. Resident Evil 4 Remake has been widely acclaimed for its faithful yet innovative approach, delivering a terrifying, action-packed experience while honoring the legacy of the original. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is an action and adventure game developed by From Software and released in 2019. Set in a reimagined late 1500s Japan, the game follows a shinobi named Sekiro, who embarks on a quest to rescue his kidnapped lord and seek revenge against those who wronged him. Unlike From Software's previous titles, Sekiro focuses on fast-paced, precise combat that emphasizes parrying, timing, and positioning. The game's unique posture system rewards players for breaking enemy stances rather than relying solely on health depletion. Sekiro's arsenal includes a katana, a prosthetic arm with various attachments, and abilities like stealth and traversal, enabling diverse approaches to combat and exploration. The game is known for its high difficulty, requiring players to master challenging boss fights and tight mechanics. The open world is filled with dynamic environments, from lush forests to dark castles, each offering secrets, enemies, and opportunities for exploration. The story is deeply intertwined with themes of honor, loyalty, and sacrifice, while also incorporating elements of Japanese mythology. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice introduces an innovative resurrection mechanic, allowing players to rise from death and strike back with vengeance. It has been praised for its brutal difficulty, engaging combat, and rich, atmospheric world. Sekiro won numerous awards, including Game of the Year at the Game Awards 2019, cementing its place as one of the most celebrated action games of its generation. Sifu is a beat-em-up action game developed by Slowclap, released in 2022. Set in modern-day China, the game follows a young martial artist seeking revenge against those responsible for his family's murder. The game's unique aging mechanic is central to its gameplay. Each time the protagonist dies, he is resurrected but ages several years, gaining more strength and skill, but also becoming more vulnerable. Players must master martial arts combat, combining fluid combos, parries, and quick dodges to defeat enemies in stylish, choreographed battles. The game's levels are designed like a series of interconnected, challenging environments, each featuring unique enemies and bosses. Sifu emphasizes precision and strategy, with combat rewarding timing, positioning, and understanding enemy patterns. The protagonist's growth and progression are reflected in both his physical abilities and the narrative, as his quest for revenge evolves. The game is visually striking, with beautiful environments and a unique art style inspired by classic martial arts films. Its tight, responsive controls make for satisfying combat, while the challenging difficulty adds to its replayability. Sifu has been praised for its innovative mechanics, captivating martial arts choreography, and emotionally driven storyline. The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt is an open-world action RPG developed by CD Projekt Red, released in 2015. The game follows Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter known as a Witcher, as he searches for his adopted daughter, Ciri, who is being pursued by the mysterious and powerful Wild Hunt. Set in a richly detailed medieval fantasy world, the game features vast landscapes, from war-torn villages to lush forests and dark, eerie swamps. The gameplay focuses on sword combat, magic, and alchemy, with players using Geralt's abilities to fight monsters, solve puzzles, and make impactful moral decisions. The story is branching, offering multiple outcomes based on choices that affect both the world and Geralt's relationships. The Witcher 3 is renowned for its deep narrative, complex characters, and intricate side quests that feel like complete stories in themselves. The game also includes a dynamic weather system, day-night cycle, and a detailed crafting system, adding layers of immersion. Players can customize Geralt's skills, equipment, and appearance, tailoring the experience to their preferred playstyle. The game features 2 large expansions, Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine, which add even more content, areas, and stories. The Witcher 3 has received universal acclaim for its world-building, writing, and vast open-world design, earning numerous Game of the Year awards. Titanfall 2 is a first-person shooter developed by Respawn Entertainment and released in 2016. Set in a futuristic universe, the game follows Jack Cooper, a rifleman who becomes the pilot of a powerful mech called a Titan after his mentor is killed in battle. The game features a fast-paced mix of infantry combat and Titan-based gameplay, where players can seamlessly switch between controlling their Titan and engaging in ground-based firefights. The campaign stands out for its innovative level design, offering creative mechanics like time manipulation and gravity-defying environments. The multiplayer mode features various Titan classes and customization options, allowing for tactical team-based combat. Titanfall 2 is known for its fluid movement system, which includes wall running, double jumping, and advanced acrobatics, making traversal feel dynamic and exciting. The story is emotionally engaging, exploring the bond between Cooper and his Titan, BT-7274, as they face overwhelming odds. The game's stunning visuals, smooth gameplay, and sound design provide an immersive experience. Titanfall 2 has received widespread praise for its single-player campaign, which is often considered one of the best in modern shooters. Its combination of tight mechanics, deep storytelling, and innovative design has made it a cult classic in the shooter genre. Uncharted 4: A Thief's End is an action-adventure game developed by Naughty Dog, released in 2016. The game follows Nathan Drake, a retired treasure hunter, who is pulled back into the world of adventuring when his long-lost brother Sam reappears and drags him into a quest for a legendary pirate treasure. Set across stunning global locations, players navigate treacherous landscapes, solving puzzles and engaging in intense shootouts, all while exploring the deep emotional journey of Nathan Drake. The gameplay combines climbing, platforming, gunplay, and stealth mechanics, with a focus on cinematic presentation. Uncharted 4 features improved graphics, providing breathtaking visuals, realistic animations, and detailed environments. The story delves into themes of family, loyalty, and redemption, with rich character development and emotional depth. The game's dynamic AI, fluid combat system, and advanced physics create a highly interactive and immersive experience. Multiplayer modes also offer various team-based gameplay options, with character customization and competitive features. Uncharted 4 is lauded for its seamless integration of action and narrative, delivering a thrilling adventure with emotional weight. It is widely considered one of the best action-adventure games of the PS4 generation, praised for its storytelling, visuals, and gameplay.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think they found it. Get in there! Away! Hey, shotgun! I see him! Surrounding us!
Grand Theft Auto 5 is an open-world action-adventure game developed by Rockstar North, released in 2013. Set in the fictional state of San Andreas, which mirrors Southern California, the game follows three protagonists: Michael DeSanta, a retired bank robber; Trevor Phillips, a violent and unpredictable ex-soldier; and Franklin Clinton, a young man looking to escape a life of crime. Players can switch between these characters to experience different perspectives, each with unique skills and storylines. The game offers a massive open world filled with detailed cities, countryside, and oceans, allowing players to explore, engage in missions, or partake in side activities like sports, shopping, and hunting. Combat includes both gunplay and hand-to-hand combat, while vehicles such as cars, planes, and boats can be used to traverse the world. GTA 5 also features an expansive multiplayer mode, GTA Online, where players can create characters, form crews, and participate in various heists and missions. The narrative dives into themes of crime, betrayal, and the consequences of wealth and power. The game is known for its dynamic weather, day-night cycle, and radio stations, creating an immersive experience. Grand Theft Auto 5 has received widespread acclaim for its storytelling, open-world design, and character-driven narrative, making it one of the best-selling video games of all time. Its combination of action, exploration, and social commentary has set a new standard in open-world gaming.
Pull us out!
As we wrap up this incredible journey through 30 years of gaming, these top 20 games have left a lasting impact on the industry, shaping the way we experience stories, gameplay, and virtual worlds. From intense action-packed adventures to emotional narratives and immersive open worlds, each of these titles has brought something unique to the table. Whether you're a longtime fan or new to these games, there's no denying their influence on gaming culture. It's been a wild ride, and as we look to the future, we can only imagine what new innovations and epic stories await. So, which game stood out to you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for joining me on this trip down memory lane, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content like this. Until next time, keep gaming and stay awesome.